Today we're going to discuss positive affirmations. I'm often asked, do I truly believe in positive thinking and positive affirmations? Because what we talk about in self-awareness is so much about paying attention to your thoughts and your belief systems. Your belief systems determine everything that you do. We discussed that in one of the earlier episodes. What people don't realize a lot of times is many of your belief systems are created because you're running what I call running tapes, just repeating these same loops over and over and over again that create so much certainty that you buy into the thought process. You're actually running negative affirmations a lot of times. As an example, when I was younger, I was probably 13, 14 years old. I had a cousin who I really looked up to, really respected. He was smart. He was in the high school choir and did all these really cool things. And we were singing together one day. And I had been singing in front of crowds since I was 6 years old. But I really looked up to my cousin. And when we finished, he said, your voice is okay. You're okay for being in the choir, but you're not good enough to be the soloist. And I took on his belief system of my abilities. Meaning, every time I would think about trying out for a solo, I would think, I'm not good enough. That tape constantly ran whenever I would be approached to sing. I would do a good job, but I wouldn't feel confident and certain in it. Now, because I ran that tape for so many years, when someone suggested positive affirmations, if I was just to go, okay, I am a soloist, I am a good singer, I am a soloist, I am a good singer, my conscious mind would go, no, you're not. Because I ran that old tape for so many years. Why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because I do believe that positive affirmations work. And I think there are two key distinctions that people need to be aware of if they're going to use positive affirmations. The first one is that you really have to believe what that affirmation is. The challenge is a lot of times they're dealing with a weight issue. And they're told, well, what you need to do is you need to stand in front of the mirror. You need to visualize yourself being thin and repeat to yourself, I am thin, I am thin, I am thin. While the image is looking back at you in the mirror is going, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're trying to fight pushing a rock uphill. It just doesn't work. My belief is, first distinction, start out with a more believable affirmation. You're going to change that as you progress, but start off maybe with an affirmation that says, I am beginning to take responsibility for my health. Is that a belief system you can buy into? If not, soften it even more and go, I am becoming responsible for how I live. Find an affirmation that you can say and believe in. Make that your starting point. And as you go through the process that we're going to share with you as an exercise, you're going to come to a place where that's just natural for you. And you go, you know what? I'm ready to take it to the next level. And the next level, your new affirmation may be, I'm beginning to sculpt the body I desire. You step it up to what you can believe in when you say it. I am followed by anything that you believe in, that you're congruent with, will become true for you. Now, the other distinction that I think is very important is when it comes to human behavior. In NLP, they talk about something called a convincer strategy. It means when you're given a statement, people have two different ways that they take this in, or two different approaches. One is it's an internal convincer strategy, meaning if you say it, you believe it. An external convincer strategy means for you to believe it, someone else has to tell you. Now, without knowing you personally, I don't know whether you have an internal or external convincer strategy. So the second distinction that I share with people regarding positive affirmations is to cover your bets. come up with the affirmation that you desire. And let's say that it's a simple one. I am beginning to take responsibility for my health. I am beginning to take responsibility for my health. If you have an external convincer strategy, your conscious thought process is still going to cancel that out. So make a variation which says you are beginning to take responsibility for your health. Then you alternate these affirmations when you're saying them to yourself. You'll say, I am beginning to take responsibility for my health. You are beginning to take responsibility for your health. By just making these two shifts, by one, making sure that what you're saying is believable, and two, alternating internal and external, you will see amazing changes happen. So the exercise that I would like you to do is right now come up with 5 affirmations that you can believe in. Think of an area of your life that you want to change, that you want to improve. Okay? Come up with 5 affirmations that you can believe in. Start off with a slight shift if that's where you're at. Because again, as you progress and you gain more certainty, you're going to tweak these. You're going to make them even more certain at a bigger level. Set them up as alternating. I am, fill in the blank. You are, fill in the blank. And your exercise is, after you've come up with these 5 affirmations, every morning when you get up for the next week, I want you to repeat these affirmations, each one 3 times. So you'll start off with, as an example, I am beginning to take responsibility for my health. You are beginning to take responsibility for your health. 1. I am beginning to take responsibility for my health. You are beginning to take responsibility for your health. 2. And then you do it a 3rd time. Do it with each affirmation. In the morning, as soon as you wake up, and at night, right before you go to bed. For me, that's what I've found truly makes positive affirmations work. I look forward to hearing your results. We'll see you again soon. Take care. For a transcription of the video you just watched, more videos, and related articles, visit yourdailylifecoach.com. To comment on this video, select Discussion Forums on any page of our website.